Aaron Rodgers is back. That is correct. Aaron Rodgers reported into training camp last night reported into training camp Tuesday night after his private jet touchdown on a beautiful Wisconsin runway at some airport in Wisconsin, where he probably did not eat any fancy Wisconsin stinky cheeses because he is vegan. That's the main problem with Aaron Rodgers, but I don't want to get into it. Anyways, once that plane touched the ground and once he reported in, all rumors, trade rumors, potential retirements, potential targets, and all that talk ceased throughout the night. And he ended up back at Green Bay, where we all thought he would. For the 2021 season, that is. Welcome to Ruffing the Passer, the show where I talk football, miscellaneous stuff, and mostly football. I'm your host, Sam Ruffing, and today I'm gonna give you, there's no we, it is me, it is I, there is no we in team. There's no W, that's why. I am going to give you six potential targets where Aaron Rodgers may end up for the 2022 NFL season. That's right, speculation may have ceased this year, but it is not gone forever. In fact, it only lasted a day before everyone was like, well, where's he going to go next year? Anyways, team number one, Denver. This is the most rumored team he was potentially going to go to during this year, but then Packers didn't trade him, so that didn't happen, obviously. And the Broncos are an interesting case because Aaron Rodgers didn't go there. Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater now have to fight out to win the quarterback competition for the starting job there for week one. And, that's just week one. So if one of them plays bad, whoever the starter is, then they'll be benched most likely. And it could be a carousel, say, Drew doesn't get enough snaps in the preseason, and Bridgewater is just Bridgewater, but he's bad Bridgewater. Say, let's go with the LA River Bridgewater as opposed to the, what's a good water? Poland Springs water. The Poland Springs Bridgewater. Then then Denver will be in a quarterback controversy. Vic Fangio loses his job, and they'll need a new quarterback for the 2022 season, excuse me. And so Aaron Rodgers makes sense there. That's definitely a potential target. One of the highest, I'd say, probabilities, assuming that Drew Lock does not completely flop. No, assuming Drew Lock does completely flop, once again. So I think definitely Denver is an option. My other teams, number 2 on that list for me would be, say, New Orleans. They also are going through a quarterback battle right now between Jameis Winston, the 30 for 30 man himself, and Taysom Hill, the running back, quarterback, center, long snapper, punt blocker, tight end, wide receiver, head coach, general manager, owner, and founder of the New Orleans Saints. Yes, that's all true. Definitely most of that. Anyways, Taysom Hill versus Jameis Winston could also be a volatile battle. And it would be a great spot for Aaron Rodgers, say that nothing works between them somehow. Because of the Saints head coach, Sean Payton. Yes, that's right, I lied. Taysom Hill is not the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. Anyways, Sean Payton would be a great coach for Aaron Rodgers because he would just yell at the refs give Aaron Rodgers the ball instead of giving it to Alvin Kamara on kicking a field goal with Will Lutz. I know those are stupid reasons, but anyways, no, the Saints are a great roster. They'd be perfect for Aaron Rodgers. The only problem is you have to face Tom Brady twice a year, but he'd be 44 at that point, and hopefully we'd start to see some decline from him. I'm just saying, it's been a while. Could we start maybe a little? Just a little. Not that I wish down on him. Okay, how about we just have everyone else play better so it looks like Brady's in decline, but in reality, everyone else in the NFL just got better. so then I don't feel like a jerk. Anyways, so yeah, the Saints, good team. Number 3, I'd say the Miami Dolphins are a good team. Assuming Tua doesn't work out, much the same as Drew Lock, which I don't buy, honestly. I don't think Tua will be bad. I know there's not much special about him, but he is extremely accurate. He would make the right decisions. And I gave him crap last year, but again, he was a rookie, so... And Ryan Fitzpatrick was their other quarterback. It's hard to root for anyone besides Ryan Fitzpatrick. So, to be fair to Tua, I think he'll be good. So I don't think he's going to be a spot for Rodgers. Unless he's like really bad or extremely mediocre, and trading for Rodgers would put them over the top. But the same thing with the Saints. Great coach, great GM, great personnel, great roster and all, which would be a great fit for Rodgers. You'd have to face Josh Allen and Mac Jones and Bill Belichick, and Zach Wilson. But I don't think it'd be too big a deal compared to, say, facing Tom Brady and Matt Ryan every year in the NFC South, or Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, and Derek Carr in the AFC West. So yeah, the Miami Dolphins would be a good team for Aaron Rodgers. Number 4. Can anyone remember number 4? Because I can't. Oh yeah, Washington. Washington would be a good fit for Rodgers if it weren't for Dan Snyder, but hey. I think they're gonna switch their names to the Washington Wolfpack or something next year, or they're gonna decide. I think they should stick with football team. Yeah, Washington would be a great team for Aaron Rodgers. Loaded defense, great weapons on offense, good coach in Ron Rivera, solid fit, solid team. Think it would work out there. But again, I can understand if you didn't want to go there because of their owner, Dan Snyder, one of the worst in the NFL. He just does not know how to run a team. It's a shame, really. He's got money. And he's a 100% owner there now because he paid off everybody. But, what are you going to do? And number 5, and this is my dark horse pick. A potential good coach, good roster, missing a quarterback, all-time great franchise, stable, Pittsburgh. Hear me out. I know Pittsburgh doesn't make big moves, but Ben Roethlisberger, their longtime quarterback, is probably on the last year of his career. He's been banged up. He's old. He's been playing well, but he's old. And I don't know if it's a Super Bowl roster with Big Ben on it, but with Rodgers, maybe. He's a better leader than Ben Roethlisberger, slightly. Slightly more of a jerk now. Like, Ben Roethlisberger apparently is nice, I guess, now. He wasn't back then, but I guess he is now. And also, Mike Tomlin is just a great head coach. Has never had a losing season in the NFL, which is unbelievably impressive. He and Rodgers, I think, would be great together. Both highly motivated guys who would get after everyone. And also, Rodgers in a Steelers uniform would look sick. Like, that would just... I know he's more of a Hollywood guy. And maybe it would look cooler in a Rams uniform. That's a potential team if you want. Say Matthew Stafford doesn't work out, but I don't think it's going to happen. Anyways, once again, yeah, Pittsburgh is my dark horse. They got a loaded defense. TJ Watt, and Minkah Fitzpatrick on that defense is insane. Oh, and Devin Bush. And among others. It's just loaded, and Casey Hayward and all that. That offense is still good with Chase Claypool and Juju Smith-Schuster, even if he leaves. The running back room has been improved with Najee Harris. All their O-line is not great. They lost 4 of their starters from last year, and it was one of the best units in the NFL, so that's a huge hit. But they have a year to rebuild it, make a good trade offer to Green Bay. I guess give them Dwayne Haskins or something. I don't know. And a few first-rounders for Rodgers, and that would be a good team. And my 6th team, where Aaron Rodgers would, under extreme circumstances, end up after 2021, is Green Bay. I know he wants out. I know the relationship's tough. I know, but this is just a down period in it, potentially. It could be a down period that ends up for a permanent divorce, but hey, They could get back together. They can make everything right if they just win the Super Bowl. You win the Super Bowl, Rodgers is happy. You feel like you validated him. He maybe changes his mind and decides to stick around. Or you just give him everything you want, everything he wants, because Jordan Love absolutely stinks. I don't think Jordan Love stinks. I don't think a lot of people stink except Sam Darnold. Again, yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers back to Green Bay is possible if they win the Super Bowl, and it looks like they're going to be dominant for years to come, and they just move off of Jordan Love. That's where I could see Aaron Rodgers going if that happens, but I think my most likely destination is either Denver next year or Pittsburgh. I know Pittsburgh's a long shot, and you could maybe throw Tennessee in there, say Ryan Tannehill has a down year. Those are my options for Aaron Rodgers next year. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.